Dear students, today we will focus on SAR of phenothiazine antipsychotics. Now, phenothiazine nucleus, it is consisting of the two benzene molecules fused to the thiazine nucleus. So, thia means sulfur and aza means the nitrogen. So, in phenothiazine nucleus, you will find sulfur as well as nitrogen. The structure activity relationship means the change in the structure results into modification into the biological or pharmacological activity of the drug. That can be a positive change, that can be a negative change. It means it will cause increase in activity or it will cause decrease in the particular pharmacological activity. Now in this case, phenothiazines, they are numbered from this 1, 2, 3, 4, sulfur at the 5 position, 6, 7, 8, 9, and again nitrogen is at the 10 position. If we look the C2 position and N10 position, means this C2 position and N10 position, these are essentially substituted. Means substitution at these positions, that is at position 2 and at position 10, is present in most of the phenothiazine antipsychotics. So what is the substitution needed at the position 2? There should be presence of the electron withdrawing group such as chlorine, CF3, that is trifluoromethane, SCH3, SOCH3. So such a electron withdrawing group will cause increase in activity. So this activity is proportional to electron withdrawing character, means the ability of increasing electron withdrawing activity is there, then there will be a rise in the activity. Hydroxyl group, methoxy group, if they are present, then potency will go on decreasing. If thioalkyl group is there, then it will show less or fewer extra pyramidal symptoms. Means if thioalkyl group is there, then whatever the side effect associated with phenothiazine, that is extra pyramidal symptoms, they are less or they are being lessened by this presence of the thioalkyl group. Now the C3 position, it can be substituted with electron rich substitutions, but it is not as significant as the position 2. In that position 2, if electron withdrawing substitution is there, then it will comparatively increase the activity more as compared to the C3 position. Okay. Now position 1 and position 4, together we will discuss them. Position 1 and position 4, they are showing the deleterious effect. Means if any substitution at position C1 or C4, if it is there, then it will cause deletion of the activity. Next is, okay, we will discuss for the N10 position. That is, at the N10 position, there is the 3 carbon atom chain is essential. Now suppose there is reduction in the chain length, this will cause decrease in activity. That means lesser than the 3 carbon atom chain, if it is being substituted, then this will cause decrease in activity. Now in this case, there will be increase in antihistaminic activity as well as antipruritic activity. Means decrease in chain length will cause increase in antihistaminic activity, as well it will cause increase in antipruritic activity. So beta phenyl substitution. So this is your alpha carbon atom, this is beta and this one is gamma. So at beta position, if we add the methyl substitution, this will cause again increase in antihistaminic activity as well as increase in antipruritic activity. So beta substitution, that means replacement of one of these hydrogen atom by any of the substitution, this will generate the chiral center at the beta position. So If chiral center is there, it means there will be presence of the dextro and leo isomers. So here in leo isomer, it is found to be more active. If furthermore more branching is there, then branching will cause decrease in the activity. Now terminal nitrogen atom, here this terminal nitrogen atom. So at the terminal nitrogen atom, if the dimethyl amino group is there, means this alkyl group is methyl, this is again methyl. So this will be your dimethyl amino group. This is essential for the optimum activity. Now any replacement of this methyl group or this methyl group by ethyl group, this will cause decrease in activity, means monoethyl amino or diethyl amino group, this will cause decrease in activity. If further one more substitution is there, this means this nitrogen now it is in tertiary state. If we convert it into the quaternary state by addition of another functional group or the alkyl group here, this will also lead into the decrease in the activity. Now, effective size of this dimethyl amino group, it is maintained, and that is essential for the activity, because if we increase the size of this alkyl group at this position onto the nitrogen, this will cause decrease in activity. Suppose if we go on fusing it with certain another heterocyclic nucleus, so that here CH2 group will be there and CH2 is there, and we convert it into the piperazine moiety. So in that case, this will increase the potency of the molecule, as well it will cause increase in extrapyramidal symptoms. Those symptoms which are having the activity, or we can show, we can say that these symptoms, they are similar to your Parkinson's state. If free hydroxyl group is there, as in the case with the free fatty acids, then there will be increase in duration of action. Now suppose if we go on replacing the N10 nitrogen, this N10 nitrogen by the carbon atom, so this is termed as the bioisosteric replacement. So replacement of this nitrogen by carbon atom, so this will lead to formation of the another compounds, that is your thioxanthines. So nucleus will be changed. It will not be your now phenothiazine nucleus. It will contain only sulfur as an heteroatom. So that is known as what? Thioxanthine nucleus. Now chlorpromazine is converted into the chlorprothixene. If it is here, it is chlorine atom is there, then again nitrogen, here methyl groups are there, then compound is known as what? Chlorpromazine. In the chlorpromazine, suppose if we replace this nitrogen by carbon atom, then compound will be what? Compound will be chlorprothixene. Again here, if carbon is coming to this nitrogen, there will be presence of the double bond between this carbon and this alpha carbon atom. So there will be generation of the cis and trans isomerism because of restricted rotation around this carbon double bond. So in that case, cis isomers, they are more active as compared to the trans isomers. So phenothiazines and thioxanthines, they are comparable structures to the dopamine. So that is essential into the that is essential for your antipsychotic activity. Thank you.